Hi Fred. This is actually going to be a real me talking to you video. And there's three things actually in your videos lately. Oh, and welcome back. I welcomed you back in a video a long time ago. I don't know if you saw it. It was one of my flamenco malt liquor videos, which is part of what I wanted to talk to you about. The first one was you talked about good and bad. Is bad good? Is good bad? And also about depression. And I thought like all these like negative feelings are very important. They're good. So perhaps they're not negative. They're just an indicator of something going on in your life. And I was thinking of that sometimes like I feel like my goal is to be a system that monitors itself, so that when I see, there's a camera on a needle that has a camera focused on that needle, and so I just focus on those two needles, and when one of them starts to twitch, I know that there's some outside influence happening, and then I could watch what direction that needle goes, and then I could make a decision then on whether that's bad or good. And if it's bad, it might be good because then I know that something in my environment's changed, like my hand on the hot plate, that I might be interacting with somebody and I'm feeling a certain way and I'm thinking, I don't normally feel this way. Maybe this person wants me to feel that way. And if that way is bad, then it's good to know that because I'm going to then walk away from that person. The other thing you talked about you're talking about Thunderfoot, that he's sharing a different facet of his personality or sharing himself in a different way. I really actually don't know what's going on there, though I could tell people are upset about something. But I thought about that as well. The more I film myself, doing other things, things I do normally, things that might think, oh, he's doing that now? And I'm like, well, no, I'm not really doing that now. I'm just now filming it. For instance, the malt liquor drinking, the flamenco malt liquor drinking, #1 provider, by the way. A couple of people wrote me. A couple of people unsubscribed and wrote me, which I thought was cool. If you're not going to watch me, it's cool that you tell me why. So they had issues with alcohol, and for whatever reason, they just didn't want to tune in. They wanted to tune in and see me having a good time out in the forest. They didn't want to see me, drinking a 40-ouncer. And I get that. So I kind of wondered, there's all these different aspects of, for instance, if I just want to talk to you, Fred, maybe 5 other people don't want to watch me talk to Fred. Maybe I should have a channel for talking to Fred. Maybe I should have a channel for drinking beer. Maybe I should have a channel for angry tirades. Maybe I should split my personality, all my facets up into different channels. But to me, I was thinking that this is a way to, I like that one. There's a YouTuber called Camera on Self. This is a way to give me another layer of experience for what I do normally. It's an excellent thing, especially when I'm feeling depressed, to remind myself that even on a day that I'm feeling depressed, there was a moment where Irma and I were laughing really hard when we were talking about the hat. We both like hats. She's worried about what we might say. Let's talk to Fred. What do you want to say? I want to say, hi Fred, we both like to walk, don't we?
You're not really going to post this.
And we both like hats. We both like dogs, don't we? Like we're 9. Let's play. We could have our dogs play together. And I know we both like Legos. There was three things I want to talk about. I may have lumped two of those into one. But anyway, Fred, I just wanted to say that, hello. I like your hat and your dogs. And I like hearing you talk to Gary and hearing your thoughts on a wide variety of things, even if sometimes they don't make any sense to me. Though actually, you do a really good job of that. I think a lot of times when you don't make sense to me is you're using terms I'm either unfamiliar with, not completely familiar with, or not familiar with those terms being used in that context, in the discussion, in that situation. And sometimes I'll figure out later, I can talk to Irma about it, or I can talk to Count Hector about it, or something like that, and get an idea of what's going on. Girly Voice is very similar, and Girly Voice actually told me, it's like, hey, just tell me when you don't get me, I'll explain myself. And I'm like, hey, why didn't that occur to me? All right, Fred. Peace out, my friend, and I'll talk at you later.